sorry, sir कहाँ गए? नहीं ये मुद्रा नहीं अच्छा अच्छा तो मेरा वो रजिस्टर हो गया हाँ जी हाँ जी मेरे को गाड़ी करना ना नहीं ठीक है राम से बोल रहे हैं नहीं आप रामपुर से बोल रहे हैं अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है मैं राम हाँ जी ठीक ठीक
Okay. Okay. It's so difficult to find out if I'm on YouTube or not. But whatever. If I am, great. If not, whatever. So, okay. So we work with the three fires today, and the three fires are in the three tantains. So the breathing in this section, we learn the breath of fire technique, which involves controlled breathing to increase the energy levels up to a notch. Now, the lower tantain, the original force or the fire, develops to the power plant. Now, this activates the absorption fire, which feels like, which is the fire of life, and it expands to the small intestines and it increases absorption. So, this is the lower tantain fire. So, this is the lower tantain fire. Then we have um, the three power plants. Okay, so the first one is the okay, then we have the three Tantan fires in which we work with the heart fire, which actually feels the loving fire and it burns out the negative energies. So the heart is the loving fire, and if it is if it is the negative energies, what all does the heart feel? It breathes in pain. It has hate. It has impatience, fear, and stress. Okay, and that is once. Then we have the practice of the kidney fire. So just know this and get into the how to do these practices. The practice of kidney fire. The kidney fire is generated by the adrenal glands, which are located at the top of the kidneys. And when we need extra energy, the universe is very abundant and is ready to give. So we extend our awareness very far away to the universe behind us and scoop up the universal fire. And this will light up our kidney fire. The red chi, which comes from the lower Tanten, fuels the kidney fire. So it's because everything is connected. So the lower Tanten fire, the red chi comes up and it fuels the kidney fire. For the kidney fire, you reach out, you extend your awareness to the back, far, far away into the universe. And it's as if you are scooping up towards the back. And you move your arms also behind behind you towards the universe. And then it's like as if you're scooping up the energy and lighting up your kidney fires. So simple it seems like. It sounds very esoteric, but there are techniques to it. So the heart fire and the unconditional love meditation. We can turn our hearts into unconditional love generators. Once you have a lot of fire in the heart, it can shine bright, radiate around, and become a powerful unconditional love generator. People in your near circle will not only see the difference in you, but they will also benefit from it. The auras will get larger in time when we have this energy through diligent training. In this, there is a spiraling method to activate the unconditional love, which is the heart fire. So it's like the lower Tantin fuels the kidneys, and the kidneys fire will fuel the heart fire. And the unconditional love will radiate out. And once the unconditional love radiates out, means it's like literally it's written all over. It just goes love, 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 love. It is the fire, but it is the beautiful, compassionate, unconditional love kind of a fire. So probably you can go back to those virtues also, which bring in the compassion into your heart. So now it's a very simple method that they have done, which is like hold your breath and spiral 9 times and let the loving fire burn into neutral energy, and it will increase the unconditional love. Hold your breath and spiral 9 times. Now, wow, activation of the heart fire. So it is how you, in this lesson, you will learn how to ask for universal fire by extending your arms. You can condense the energy from the universe and transform it into fire. Fire this condensed energy. You extend your fingers, touch the heart, and activate the heart fire. When the heart fire is well fed, the heart transforms into a compassionate powerhouse. So the heart fire, raise your hands up under your armpits and feel as if you're holding 2 fireballs. Touch the heart by extending the fingers energetically from the sides. Feel your hands extending deep into your heart, activating the heart fire. So it's like, take those fingers, put them here, and energetically you got to feel that you're going straight up into towards the heart. Okay? It's like that. Wow. And your focus is the heart. It's only intention. There is nothing else there. Like how the intention is for you scoop back far away into the universe. and bring that fire deep into the kidneys. So like that, this one, you lift the chi up from the kidneys, up, up, up towards fueling up into the heart. And then we will do this practice. And into the heart space, activating the heart fire. And then the three fires activation, they combined into three fires into one sacred fire. So the Tantin fire, the kidney fire, and the heart fire becomes into one fire. Multiply your energy by combining the three fire plants, lower Tantin fire, kidney fire, and the heart fire. When all the powers are combined, the outcome is called the holy fire or the sacred fire. Create the triple fire into the sacred fire. So connect the three fires into one fire. From the heart fire, make a connection to the kidney fire. Connect the kidney fire into the Tantin fire. Connect the Tantin fire with the heart fire, creating a triple fire. So from the heart, you go down into the kidneys towards the back. From the kidneys, you go down towards it's like from the heart into the kidneys, into the lower Tantin. From the lower Tantin, it goes straight up towards the heart. So up towards the heart. So from the heart, back towards the kidneys, into the lower Tantin, and then up towards the heart again. That's the direction that it goes into. It's a very esoteric method that they have given here, but okay, I think I would love to teach this, go deeper into these fires and teach you guys. I think high time that you learn these techniques. And the technique is the fire breathing technique, the breath of fire. Okay. So, and then he speaks about the violet light. What is violet light and how to attract it? He is in this lesson, he is Master Mantak Chia is demystifying the violet light. Violet light is the high vibrational universal energy that pervades the entire universe. Cosmos is unique, loving energy can regenerate damaged organs, glands, and body systems. It brings wisdom and higher dimensional knowledge beyond space and time. You will learn how violet light has the highest healing power, intelligence, and wisdom, and how you can store it in your body. You will learn how the attraction of violet light should be carried out. Universal violet light energy has intelligence and wisdom, a network interconnected to each other, similar to our brain, connecting to the whole body. Violet light has the highest healing force. Violet light can be intentionally programmed. Violet light has higher intelligence which is the newborn soul and spirit. Violet light can help you connect with this endless and abundant universe. Okay, so 70% of the universe is dark energy, which is now known as the true violet light, and percent of dark matter. Okay, it's as if you're standing on the earth and then you are into um, you're into various layers, which goes up all the way to the violet light. It is the primordial force, and it has the pure yin and the pure yang. Okay, and then it goes into, let's say, my God, that is where the supreme creator, which gives us the soul and the spirit, resides. Supreme creator, supreme inner alchemy happens, God, Wuchi, ultimate stillness, whatever you want to call it. This violet light has the true light, true sound, and the primordial force, and it illuminates the entire universe. So there's a beautiful pyramid which is made. Okay, the pyramid is made from the tip. It's if it starts like this, then they have put the base as the suffering, which is the human life, and then it goes up towards the mid where it says, oh, you're just getting by. It's like you're good, you're not suffering, but you're getting by. And then you go up towards the upper areas where you are ready to, you're flowing. And then from that flow, you get into the pure Tao. And then from there, you get into the ultimate consciousness. And the contracted, where we live, is in the contracted version, which is the suffering part and getting by. And as you keep going up and flowing and going up to the tapa pure tao, then you are in the expansive state. Now, okay, so beautifully they have marked it. Okay, they have said that if you live in shame, you are your energy flows are at like 20%. If you are in guilt, then you are at 30%. Apathy, 50%. Grief, 75%. Okay. Fear, 100. Desire, 125. Anger, 150. Pride, 175. Courage, 200. Neutrality, 250. Willingness, 310. Acceptance, 350. Reason, 400. Love, it I think these are the um yeah, this is kind of a log which they have built up, right? And if you're in love space, then you are 500. If you're in joy, you're 540. So joy is a lot more than love, by the way. If you're at peace, you're in 600. If you're enlightened, you're from 700 to 1,000. So it's kind of a log of the contracted version and the expanded version. Hmm, very interesting. And the colors. how the colors are nominated to it. Okay, it's like if you're in shame, your log is at 20, and the emotion that you will feel is humiliation, and your life is miserable. Okay, if you're in guilt, your log is at 30, and the emotion is blame, and your life view is that life is evil. If you're in apathy, 50, despair, hopeless, grief, 75, regret. The emotion is of regret. And it is how you view life is, it's tragic. If you live in fear, 100, and then you have anxiety as the emotion, and life is frightening. That is how you view, your point of view will be that life is frightening. If you have desires, then you are at 125, and you are, what is this, crowing. That means your life is very, view of life is, it's disappointing. If you're in anger, your log is at 150, but the emotion is of hate and an antagon towards the life view. If you have pride, you're 175, but you calm. Emotion is that of scorn, like really, and then you make it very life view as a very demanding life view. Your point of view will be very demanding from the life. If you have courage, your log is at 200, and your emotion will be one of that of affirmation, and you will be, your life view will be feasible. It's feasible. If you're at neutrality, then it's 250 log point, and then you're living in trust, and the life view is very satisfactory. If your willingness, then it's 310, and you're living in optimism, and you life view is hopeful. If you are in acceptance, it's 350. Your emotion will be that of forgiveness, and your life view is that it is harmonious. The colors are changing. We are getting into more into blues, into lavenders, and then violet, and then towards the red. We're going like that. And if you have reason, then you have 400. Don't ask me about this. I can understand, but I don't know what he means by reason. That means emotion is that of understanding. Oh, you understand everything. Yeah, because you get to know the other person's point of view. So it will be like very meaningful. Okay. Then when you have love, then you have reverence. And it is, the life is very benign. Okay. If you have joy, then then your emotion is that of serenity, and you feel complete. If you're at peace, then you are in bliss, and life view is perfect. If you're enlightened, your emotion will be infallible, and the life view is. That's it. It is. What is, is. That is very interesting. You can maybe, this chart is it's been created by David R. Hawkins. Maybe you can check it online. That way you can make a note. Dr. R. Hawkins, David R. Hawkins, and I think he has a website and everything. The chart is made by him, which is referred by Mantak Chia. Wow. Apathantin is very, very complicated because the violet light is activating the apathantin, and it is activating the primordial light and the glands. All glands feed on light, especially the pineal gland, the pineal gland. Tongue up to the upper palate will make connection of energy to activate the glands and the light. So there is a lot of emotional wisdom that he's talking about now. Um, hmm. If you're under stress and anger, which leads to frustration, it says your heart rate, the BPM, would rise all the way up. So if you shift your emotion to appreciation and love, you know, within few seconds, within 100 seconds, the emotional center, like, it comes down, the heart rate comes down. Mm. How the autonomic nervous system and the Tao five elements and the internal organs relations. Wow. But it's just okay. So there are two systems, right? Parasympathetic system and the sympathetic system. So if you are in the sympathetic system, you are in the fight or the flight response, and or a freeze and a dissociate system. The sympathetic system will dilates your pupils. It will inhibit flow of saliva. It accelerates heartbeat. It increases small intestinal absorption, decreases the small intestinal absorption. And it is connected to uh, the fire, the pupil, the saliva, and the heartbeat. It is, and the small intestinal absorption. But the first two, the saliva and the pupil, is connected to the fire. And that fire is connected to the, wow, this is too much of information. Anyway, I will just read it out. The earth element activates the secretion and dilates the bronchi, which is connected to the earth. Now, because all these things are connected to the vertebrae, the thoracic and all the way down. So it is activating the bronchi, then it activates the metal, decreases the large intestinal and the elimination process. It also works on inhibits the bladder contraction, that is the water element. Then the secretion of the adrenaline and the noradrenaline. So, and then wood, which is the conversion of the glycogen to glucose. It also stimulates and works as you go down uh, into the pelvic area, so stimulating an orgasm. But when you're into the parasympathetic system, it is the rest and the digest system, which is gives response to feed and breathe. So the parasympathetic system, you have relaxed pupil. It stimulates the flow of saliva. And then it slows your heartbeat, increases small intestinal absorption. stimulates secretion, constricts the bronchi, increases large intestinal elimination. It contracts the bladder, stimulates the release of bile, and stimulates the sexual arousal. Now, all these, the nervous system, the five elements, and the internal organ ka relation. Now, so what are the benefits of that? A positive thought can make us happy and well, negative, sick. We can turn on stress by our thoughts. A conscious mind is a creative mind. The subconscious mind is a program mind, the habit mind. 90% of our life is run by the subconscious mind or the habit mind. The subconscious mind relates to the body. And if you remember, we already have done the stress and the negative emotions that can be caused, that can cause sickness, and the reductive and the destructive cycle of the five elements, which is if you have too much fire, the heart and the small intestines will create negative emotion of hate, cruelty, and impatience into the heart and the small intestines. The physical symptoms will be heart palpitation, high blood pressure, and the chest pain, and that is the fire. If that it is under stress and it goes straight into the lungs, it will cause sadness, depression if the chi cycle is disrupted. It will cause lungs and skin, large intestine, negative emotions, which will sadness and depression. Physical symptom would be breathing problems, decreased oxygen in the blood, and the constipation. Now, if this gets disrupted, it will go and disrupt the earth element, which is the spleen, stomach, and the pancreas, which will lead to the emotion of worry, anxiety, and mistrust. And you will find it difficult to eliminate the waste which is produced by the digestion. If that is disrupted, then automatically it comes into the water element, where the kidneys, ears, and the bladders will create the negative emotion of fear, and which means loss of sexual energy, loss of life force, nervous system disorder, the body becomes acidic, and you find the knots in the abdomen. Now, if that is disrupted, it goes straight again into the fire. So it's like as if it is bouncing off each other, So one organ gets disrupted, it will disrupt everything. It's like, to safeguard that one disruption, the other organs will release, and they work overtime. So that's why the cycle goes all haywire. And then you don't know which one started first in the beginning, and which one you should be actually working with, because everything has gone into the loop. But that's why you have to go back a lot back into the history and see as to where it actually started. It might show in the heart, but it might be somewhere else altogether. So if you work there, then it will probably go and work it might bring that balance into it. So they say, like, when the parent is attacked, the child will protect the parent. Whereas if everything going well and the positive emotion, the creation cycle, then it is so wonderful, because from the fire, it'll go into the earth. From the earth, it'll go into the metal. From the metal, it'll go into the water, and then the wood, and then fire again. So it's a very beautiful cycle. It's like the fire, the earth into the metal. Metal will bring in the the water will feed the wood, and then the wood will feed the fire will dissolve and feed the earth. So that's nature works. So we have already done this one full thing, right? There is a beautiful meditation which they are talking about, which is the inner smile meditation. And so you sit upright, suspension hooks, chin tucked in, the coccyx, you feel that pointing down to the Mother Earth. Your feet are touching the earth and you sit up straight. So you close your eyes and become aware of the soles of your feet. Feel their connection to the ground and the energy of the earth. Become aware of yourself sitting on the chair with the hands together and the tongue pressed against the palate. Create a source of smiling energy up to 3 feet in front of you. This can be an image of your own smiling face or of someone or something you love and respect, or any memory of a time in which you felt deeply at peace. Become aware of the midpoint between your eyebrows. Let your forehead relax and allow the third eye to open. Allow the smiling energy to flow down from the mid eyebrow through face, relaxing the cheeks, nose, mouth, and all the facial muscles. Let it flow down through your neck. And then you start smiling to your glands and your organs. So in the back line, it's a spinal cord. So you smile at each vertebra by vertebra, and then you from yours into your spine, starting from the coccyx. And the front line, you will do it with the 5 major organs and the glands. So these are the thymus gland. Picture it glowing with vibrant health. Heart, activating the heart energy, and you can use your hands to place both the hands and thumb slightly against the heart center. And then you can work with the spleen, the pancreas, thanking it for making those enzymes, producing insulin, and regulating blood sugar. You can go into the lungs, feel the lungs open as the happy, smiling energy flows into them. Then into the kidneys, you smile into them. The fear melts away and the virtue of gentleness can grow. And liver, you use your inner vision to smooth out any part of the surface of that which is feeling tense. So feel gratitude for the liver's work in detoxifying the body, helping to restore blood and producing bile. Urinary bladder, urethra, genitals, and perineum. The middle line, get into the digestive tract. Smile and chew your saliva, then swallow it towards the esophagus, stomach, small intestines, and the large intestines. Okay. Wow. He is known for this exercise of the 6 healing sounds. The 6 healing sounds are of the various organs. And it says about forgive, forget, and let go to the Mother Earth. So, yes, we will do the healing sounds in the retreat this time so that you can get that fully and understand as to which organ, which sound, what is the action, how to activate that, what to do with it. So, wonderful practice. And even we feel that, oh, there is no, my organs are good. But then you will find that with these healing sounds, if done every day, every night. I mean, like we did it for 1 month regularly at his place in Thailand, and it was crazy. Like the kind of emotions and the kind of stuff which comes out just by doing these simple exercises. It's incredible. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Any questions? The techniques have to be taught, but understand that there's a lot of stuff which is it's almost like a science because it's continuously connected to the organs and the major parts of the body, the major organs of the body. And even though very, very esoteric with the violet light and the dragon tail and everything, but I think there is something very important fundamentally to take back from this space. Awesome. Any questions?
मैम काफी डीप बातें थी, कुछ समझ आई कुछ नहीं आई समझ.
No, because mostly, like I said, there's a lot of knowledge here, but only when we practice, you will experience it. And try to give as much as possible. We are doing that today morning. The breath work was very dynamic breath, almost similar to what we did today, what we are reading, because we worked with the segmental breath, right? In the segmental breath work, we did the lower dantian, the middle dantian, and all the three dantians. We worked with that.
Yes.
So we did the lower dantian in the middle and the heart. Actually worked with that, but in a very different way. Because see, these fires, if it's good to get these fires on and going, but then the effects, what all gets burned in the fire is very drastic. So what we are doing now with this new breath work and everything in the class, it is about that. It's like, at the sim, like you light the fire, but it's at the sim, and then just keep taking you deeper and deeper. You won't even know with this practice that the fire will be lighted up. So yeah, because
जब आप पढ़ रहे थे तब काफी यॉर्निंग भी हो रही थी, तो पता चल रहा था कि कितनी डीप है, क्योंकि वो अब्जॉर्ब हो रही है बॉडी के अंदर.
yeah, that's one thing he used to keep saying, because he himself will yawn so much. Like he'll be teaching, he'll be sitting on the stage and he'll be yawning and says, it's very positive because it's like as if
it shows there is so much explanation, or probably every single aspect has a purpose, and how that even creation of us as a beings or humans to that level, everything what we were made with or made has a purpose. But there is just so much, like you said, unless you don't experience, it's too much information. And that's why the science says human body is so complex. For me, वो बहुत clearly आ रहा था, but at the same time also amazed how someone must have experienced every single atom level of it. So
To
detailed.
be able to write all these things down, put it
Yes.
down. You know what an amazing thing it is.
Yeah.
And,
Likhte likhte bhi they must have like gone there, like. But for me, the amazing thing came to my mind is when you talked about three fires. For me, that a fire element exercise, isn't it that only?
there are many of them, no? So it's like, yeah,
Used to bring it from here till here, and then it comes till here, and then I think now with this, because we also do this in that, no? So then
yes.
take it, and then I think, that for me
So
that
we do these exercises in Yin and Qigong also.
this one.
Yes.
Yeah. The usher hands, building in, bringing all the three things, bringing it here, bringing it with a lot is connected to the Yin and
Hmm.
so, if you read this, then you can actually figure out how Yin and science also, uh, you know, because they don't explain like that, but I can see the movements are quite similar.
I could relate that when you were sharing which exercise
Mm.
you've done. And I found
Mm.
consciousness I've pinged you. It's called the map of consciousness, that log of frequency percentage.
Yes, you found it, David Hawkins ka?
Yeah. Pinged you also.
Yeah. Maybe you can share it in the Telegram group. Everyone is sitting on, huh? Straight. Put it in.
बहुत सारे ग्राफ हैं उसमें, बहुत सारे ग्राफ्स हैं.
So, yeah, but healing sounds is something which we will do in the retreat. Definitely, it's a must. Okay. Like, ma'am, keep making note of what all I have said that I will teach you.
I have. What all I'll remind you in retreat. this all. I have big list.
No, because these things need to be. It's good. Because we'll practice every night before sleeping. It is now good. Probably get into the Yin Yoga, also Tao Yin, not the Yin Yoga, the Tao Yin practices, and yeah. Let's see how we can, because these girls also need to learn all this. So probably what we will do is, oh, how do I put off the live? Okay, I'm still on live, so yeah.
No, you are live. I got a message that more.
It is still live. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
once
So,
I think so.
yeah, then we're still on live. So, stop recording. Right. So if you want, girls, yeah, I think we can stop this here. And if you have any questions, you can ask quickly and then maybe we can close this.
No, good.
Now, Devyani?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Manisha? Too much of information, right?
Yes. एक बार दोबारा
Actually,
सुनेंगे उसके बाद क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं.
One more question. Yeah, what is it?
एक हम दोबारा से ये YouTube पे दोबारा रिकॉर्डिंग सुनूंगी, उसके बाद में भी क्वेश्चन रेज होगा. तब पूछ लेंगे।
Yeah, because it's too much information to take. I'll post the link in the YouTube, but you can just go to the YouTube and yeah, you can directly access it. You all have subscribed to it, right?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Let me see the heads. So, cool. All right then.
So, Nika, I just have one question that
Mhm.
came in my mind. When you say we have to press the tongue, because in yoga we roll the tongue and then with the tip we touch the palate. But here the tongue is flat and we just press with it. Right.
No.
Means we
Yeah.
don't hold. I don't know how to show it.
Yeah. So it's like see, after some time, even when you're resting, if your jawline it's held right, like with the molars, you'll find the tongue free and it'll go up. It'll just rest. It'll just touch
Okay.
the upper palate and it'll just rest there. You don't
Okay.
have to, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
The
it's free.
simple. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. You can feel how
Mm.
crazy. Okay.
So that will make us talk also less. Yeah. Okay. Good. Chalo, good night then.
Okay, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye all. Bye, Devyani. Bye, ma'am. Bye, Nagma.
Bye.